Oh. Brennan, what's up, Brennan? Trying to find my glove. I don't know where I put my glove at. I know where my right-handed glove is, but not where my left-handed glove is. Where did I throw that down at? Could it be inside? Oh, I don't know. Well, I reckon we just gotta work with what we got here. I'll find it eventually. Anyways, got some Texas material today. This is some root beer from Curtis Smith. And it's pretty sweet stuff. I don't know if this one will work out because it's got some heat, well, not heat damage, but just rock damage in general right there. I got to work around, so I don't know how this will ultimately play out, grand scheme of things. But I reckon we'll just have to see. A different abraider here. Oh, I was hoping that would push across. But I have some paleo hopes and dreams for this piece, so we'll see what happens. I'm about to go to bed actually watching Danny Collins. Oh, did he get back on? Oh, man. Well, hey, I'm glad that you stopped in. I'll have to check out and see if he's back on. What's up, Mark? Mr. Wilderness? Yeah, chocolate. All right. Yeah, we'll see you, Brennan. There we go. That's the kind of flake you want to see. All the way crossed and just thinning that joker out. Pretty. What's up, Killer Fork or Killer Cork? What's up, buddy? Welcome in the stream. We're just getting started, so you haven't missed a singular thing yet. That shot about right there. This will be an interesting point because it has a little bit of like a natural seam running through it. I'm curious how far down those go. We'll just have to keep a close eye on them. Yeah, it's already got that paleo look, so I think we're gonna go paleo here. Hello, just got home from church? All right. Glad you made it back in, Mark. Our services run till about, we have an afternoon service at 3, or no, at 2 o'clock. But I grew up having evening services around 6. And we have Wednesday nights as well. So sounds like you came on at a good time. Welcome in, y'all. Sharp and thin. Caught you napping, that's right. Sharp and thin, can you make it? Oh boy, I don't even want to know. Johnny boy, hey John. So I hated the look of that point I made yesterday, so I redid it into a Pickwick. I think it looks way better. I don't know. Y'all may hate it, but it just didn't look classic enough. So I reworked the base into a Pickwick. And I like that. That looks more classic to me. It looks great. And that's just a classic Pickwick shape. The other was cool. It was just a little funky and weird because the stem was so small. But, you know, we were able to make a perfect, in my opinion, Pickwick. And I would rather have a perfect point style than just kind of a halfway decent whatevers. So anyways, I thought it was funny you said, I'll pay you to keep it. No reason to do that, John. Because I was going to keep it either way. But this one that I'm working on now, I don't know. We'll just have to see what comes about. But I got your post earlier about collecting today. Not too shabby. Sounds just about like fishing too. You go to the first couple spots and it's like, oh, well, you may get a bite or two. But you go to that third spot, John, and you can get a handful. I know what you mean. Yeah, this is a neat little piece. The big problem right now is we got a big flat side there that we got to tackle in some kind of way, shape, or fashion. Looks like some portions of it can just be flaked right into if the angle's right. And other areas not so much. That one did okay. That one did okay. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, some paleo hopes and dreams for this one. We'll see what comes about. We shall see indeed. Anyways, good to see you guys. As long as you're happy, but I thought it was cool. Oh, thank you. I'm way happier now, by the way. Way happier. I think it looks perfect. It looks way better in a case. It's perfect. Our shirts for baptism says born with a little 2, meaning for the second power, aka born again twice. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. You know, because you're born once and then as a Christian you're born again when you're baptized. That's cool. That is cool. Become a new creation. Me and my buddy Lewis, the one who got me into flintknapping, we're just chilling about a year ago, and I said, hey, I know that you, I think he'd be okay with me sharing this. I know that you believe in Jesus. I know you don't really attend anywhere right now, but you know, tell me where you're at. We talked through it a little bit, and anyways, baptized him that day. It was awesome. It was awesome. Here is a water. What doth hinder me? What doth hinder you? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Didn't get a notification tonight? Oh, I'm not sure why, but I'm glad that you're here. When do you use antlers to shape? Usually I don't use antlers, but I have before. It's just not in my repertoire. If so, it's pretty down on the list. Antler just gives way a little bit too much, and it's a little pricier and expensive for me. And it's not as consistent. I can use this bopper for 100 days straight without very much, deterioration or anything, because I use it the same way. But antler will be a little different. And the way I say this in a good way, abuse the material in my boppers. Kind of need something that's a little more reliable, constant, but more than anything, I've just been using these boppers forever, and I feel like I do a decent enough job with them. So not much of a reason to switch over. And I'm not saying you are, but it also makes me feel good to not use antler material whenever people comment, "You aren't using authentic." Gives me all the more reason to just use copper. But no, it's just not in the repertoire, that's all. Never do, all right. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, it seems like notifications can be iffy at times. Sometimes they'll go through, sometimes not. Depends on, I have no idea really. Boy, that had a hill to climb right there. But we caught most of it. Anyways, this one's coming down pretty good. Oh, Tommy. Oh my goodness, Tommy. tell you what, I might as well, with all the donations you've given, I might as well just fill you in on the little secret we got going on with me and Hoosier. But I have to do it after the stream. Can't give the secret away. But thank you for that, man. That's incredibly kind. I got my big Mountain Dew here. It's actually towards the end. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. What do we think here? Well, we're able to beat around that big, thick edge, so we just got to work a little more. Good, since you're tackling those square edges. Looks like I'm there for you. Oh, boy. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, by the way, John, the heat treating in the kiln. Actually, I'll take you over there. I'll show you my setup. I don't have a light, so it'll be very dark. But I want to show you all my setup in there. Here we go. Got the boat charging up right now. The pile, I've gotten these 2 fingers here about yay distance into this pile. And box, and I got more boxes over yonder, preforms and whatnot. I actually found a piece of coral that's like the same shape as that pickwick right there. And I want to say this is one I heated. Well, it is one I heated, I know. It has a bunch of chatter here, maybe a seam, so it may not work out actually, but it'll be fine. I don't think it's ready yet, but after... Oh no, you did lose sound. I'm dumb. All right, so basically what I was saying is, in yonder is the Olympic kiln. It's 11 by 9 inches. Towards the back, I was feeling in there, and it was pretty hot. Well, not hot. It was just warm. I was like, okay. But towards the front, where I had the gap at, it wasn't as bad. So I ended up picking out this rock, and I want to compare it to a raw piece of similar rock. Both are coastal plains chert, but you know, quick little sidebar. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, sorry, I cut the audio out on accident. What's up, Jack? So this actually may be the same rock. Kind of looks like it. This is heated, this is not. Sometimes you get amazing colors with this stuff, other times you don't. So this is how the raw one works. So you see, I mean, it just doesn't take You gotta really smack it. I mean, really smack it. And you get crushes about 1/4 inch through sometimes. Just the raw stuff is very hard to work. And this is what I grew up on. And it's just tough. You gotta really smack it. And then it doesn't really shoot in, it just kind of rolls over. Again, this is a heated piece, so we'll see what it does. Now it also, you can see, it's not a grade A piece with all the little chatter in through here. But hopefully you'll be able to see that it's slickened up even on the back cap. Already it's chipping way better. Just from the, yeah. That should have pushed all the way, but it didn't. Yeah, it chips way better. And you got some gloss there. This one only did 525. But you can see it definitely helps it. Definitely helps it. Glosses it up a bit. And even in some of this back area where it still may be a little bit tough, it certainly helps. And there's no doubt about that. You can just tell it flakes off way easier. Still, with any coastal, it'll take a lot of practice. But way more manageable to work a point. So anyways, put that up here. I may give that to John. Let's see here. All right, back to here. I picked up some coastal spalls today, found it. Oh, no way. No way. Hopefully there were some quality pieces for you. Kiln was at 300 now, but I turned my roaster off, so it went to. Ah, okay. You said you turned it off and it went up to 420? Oh, the kiln versus the roaster. I forgot you probably have both. Just like I have both. That's right. That's right. Some really better quality rocks in my roaster. 420, I had to go look at that. 550, yeah. Know how you make an arrowhead? Well, I wonder how it is, Jenna. How you do it? I don't know. Maybe you have to show me. It's that flint or chert that I'm looking at. This is some Texas stuff. Root beer from Curtis Smith. that, my friend Corbin, is what you are looking at if you happen to be watching the stream. Is just some root beer. And how you doing, Corbin? You been doing all right? Doing good? The kiln is set up to cool down at 10 degrees an hour, so it takes a long time to cool down completely compared to so much of it. Oh yeah, the roaster. Oh boy, yeah. I feel you there. The roaster just has a mind of its own. It doesn't maintain heat. Like when you turn it down, it's going down. That's just the way it is. And so I like the kiln better just for that purpose. Not only because it gets hotter, but because it maintains the heat so well in those ceramic walls that it does so well. There we go. Again, I knew we had some internal little seams here. I think we can get by them. I'm not 100% positive, but I think we'll be all right. I think so. I hope so. I'll tell you what, while I still got some thickness, I typically don't do it this way. But what if I went ahead and set it up? Feels a little early for me, but I don't know. Got a feeling it might be a-okay. Might be the team to two. The team to two. All right, so we got a steep bevel here already. All hail Jesus. If you want to accept Jesus as Savior, please say the following prayer. Well, the sinner's prayer isn't in the Bible. Oh, that prayer isn't in the Bible. I know what you mean, though. Yeah, you have to give your heart to Jesus. You're exactly right. But usually the way the Bible tells us to be saved is to come to recognize who God is, to believe that he's the God of the scriptures, to believe in the Son whom he sent to die for the punishment that your sins have incurred, which is eternal in nature. One sin against the thrice holy God reaps an eternal punishment, because who you commit the sin against is important. If I stole something from my buddy, so what? But if I stole something from the President of the United States, well, what if you stole something from God, the creator of the world? So in other words, an understanding of that, believing on him, confessing your sin, yes, but confessing he's Lord. Romans 10. Repenting of your sins and being baptized into Christ. Can't join a church or add it to a church. But Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Apart from him, no one can come to the Father at all. So, yeah, absolutely. He's our king. Christians we're a holy nation, a royal priesthood. You know, we look different than the world. We talk different. We act different because we have a king. He's a good king. Cover with kill. Ah, all right. Luke 22. That's Lord's Supper's in that chapter. Your finger doing it? Oh yeah. What am I doing? Making an arrowhead. Beer stuff, Ryan. Give me a few pieces. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. I'm doing well, Corbin. Doing well. Pairs of jeans did you wear before you used? Oh goodness. I don't even want to think about that. Don't even want to think about it. Don't even want to think about it. There we are. I knew that I would hinge out on that if I just went ahead and shot it. So just a quick little rollover, that saves me a big headache from later down the line. Same thing with that one. John, you said something about pressure pads. Where do you get those pressure pads? I got this here, flintknappingsupplies.com. It's essential. You got to have the wood back. It's just, you got to have it. I would highly suggest it. If all you're working is just leather and you don't have a hard back, oh man, it's essential. You just about got to have it. Tommy's here. What's up, man? What's up, dude? My dude. Oh, I didn't press that side yet. That's why. That's why. About to flute this thing. About to see whether or not this thing holds up. It may hold up, it may not. We'll just have to see. Alrighty then. Get my other pressure flaker wherever it is hiding at. Right there. And we're gonna isolate it and flute it. The only problem I foresee is if we overextended this fluting surface, which is always possible. So I'm going to raise it just a hair. There we go, that's perfect, I think. Now, I have every indication that this will be a pretty good flute, so we'll just see what we get here. Alright, so we got it set up. This could be bad, it could be good. We shall see. The only problem is it's real thin up here towards the... Yeah, this could be bad. Could be bad, folks. Could be detrimental. But that's okay. Again, it will be what it will be. And it did all right. It wasn't a thick flute, but it got up there where we needed it to be. Well, I'll take it, I reckon we'll take it. Now to the other side. Yeah, we'll tidy up our edges. I think it'll look all right. All right, let's isolate another flute here. Okay. Shoot back. Okay, now we go back one last time. After we fool around with the edges, of course. side. There goes some motorcycles. I haven't had any ambulances tonight, which is fairly rare. Live on a pretty busy street here. Back, gotta go order a couple things. No problem. No problem. Boring! Haha, you're boring. What is boring is commenting on a video and saying boring. That sounds boring. So many things to do, yet you chose to be here. I'm glad that you're here though. How much is this one? I don't know. I really don't know. Depends on if it works out or not. It may not work out. This is one of those platforms that could do really well or really bad. So I'm trying to help it best I can. That's kind of the flake I was looking for, but not quite. I just realized I sheared the other side. Happens. It's a Clovis, so it doesn't have to be crazy perfect. There's a capo for an ambulance. Right on time, too. We just called it. Always around here. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's not for when I'm napping. Okay, this isn't set up amazingly well at all. It's pretty rudimentary. Looks like it'll break, but I mean, we're gonna give it an old flute here. I totally missed it. There we go. Felt. Oh, that was great. That was way better than I was expecting. Man, that gouged it right on out. Perfect. So we're solid on both sides. There we go. That makes the bases even at least. Sweet. I'd say it looks pretty good. Perfect, yeah, thank you. Thanks, brother. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Didn't mean to sound like Elvis when I said that, but apparently I did. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tell a joke at 80 likes. Tell a joke at 80 at, I don't know what that means. Rockcone broke the big one I was. Oh man, I'm sorry, Mike. I make a big Atley. Oh man, you're always trying to make me make some of them points that aren't from the deep south. I despise wanting to do it, but dude, you're an awesome guy. So part of me feels like I should, at some point, cave and make some kind of point like that. It'd be neat to do. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. No. That was critical. There were so many little hinges, and that one's just going to stay in there. But that's a nice broad percussion strike that didn't entangle in our fluting area. And those northern... Oh, I know. Oh, I know. You're basically Mr. Harden, you know. You're the stimmer. Okay, now I'm getting unnecessarily thin there, and that's not something I need right now. Problem is, I have to match the sides, so this is huge. This is like the most important hit of the whole thing, and it could really tear this whole point apart. Okay. Okay. I just gotta match it on this side now. That's the only thing. Only downside. Oof, that was bad. Bad, Jake. Bad, son. Sometimes this material works great, other times... Ooh, now that was good. That was good. That was good. Only issue is there's no way to get that apart from doing the old dance with it. Well, this thing is completely translucent, so that's pretty cool. But this is not fun here. I mean, I got a platform, but it'll take out our flute, and I don't want that. Man, let me see if I can't press it out. Sharpen my little bit here. It's not detrimental. It's just like, why is it in there, you know? Oh, we caught some of it. Now we can look back and kind of assess where we're at. Okay. No, it took 2. And that did, all right, well, that fixes it all. There we go. Well, that's one way to figure it out, I guess. That'll be practically unnoticeable in a little while. This is where that internal seam was. So I don't want to do anything too much further there. Just kind of tidy everything up. The tip is way too low, looks like. So I gotta back it up. Anytime I can get away with a percussion strike on the tip, I'm gonna do it. I love doing percussion work. That'll need some pressure. All right, go ahead and address the tip here. I'm sure there'll be some of the comments asking if it's heated or not. It's definitely not heated. This is just some old raw stuff. Some old raw root beer. Hate root beer, by the way, the drink. Might get some flack for that in the comments, but tastes weird to me. Probably because growing up, I thought it was actual beer, and I was like, I need to stay away from that. And now my taste buds aren't really accustomed to it. I don't even know why it's called root beer. Just a funny name, I guess. There's got to be a reason for it, though. Well, he really messed up. And if she started looking into the point I found, there's not even for you. Oh yeah, like if you, I don't know the context here, but color root beer, I'm sure, yeah. I meant the drink as well. Like I wonder if there was a reason the drink is called root beer, and this is probably just mimicked because of the color. What's up, plebeians? Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the comments, but yeah, if somebody's claiming to find an artifact, I found an artifact here in, let's say for instance, Arkansas. And the material is like Gulf Coastal chert. Immediate red flags. Immediate red flags. I don't know if that's the discussion there. Not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, ooh, you better be careful. Made with a root. That's what I was thinking. The typo. Oh, gotcha. Keep messing. Typing is beach or two. Oh goodness. Gotcha. I was hoping that would have peeled off. Got it that time. Ha 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 ha. Evil laugh. turning out to be a pretty sick little Clovis. I'm quite pleased with it. But anytime I'm working chert that's generally not from my area, you can know probably that an auction is waiting in store. Oh man, did I accidentally clip that a little bit? It's I'll just raise this. No problema. Shape it on up. All right, time to go up and down this joker. Two good flutes. A little bit of wonkiness there in the middle just from the stone itself. I mean, that was there before I even napped the block of it, but it adds a little character, I guess. coming together. Alright, that side's sharpening up. Let's get the other one. One more round. The last minute symmetry fix. That's more like it right there. Symmetry looks good. Got to fix up the base now. Make sure it's tidied up. And just like that. One more itty bitty little pressure flake. And it just helps with a little bit of appearance. All right, that's looking good to me. Nice translucent Clovis. Nice little band running through it. Pretty cool. Good flutes on both sides. Again, the only real bummer is the fact that this stone came with a little internal doolally there. Basically looks like I, overshot into the point, but luckily there's no hinge. It's just kind of a line there. On this side, it's not visible. This side's fine, apart from a little bit of the picking that I had to do there, right here, which I can brush off. So it's not like a G10 Clovis, but it's a pretty nice Clovis. Raw root beer chert. Good Clovis. What am I talking about? Good flutes, and it's translucent. Anyways, I'll sell it. So if y'all want to do a little bid, feel free. Go ahead. I got to make sure to sign it as well. It's just old Clovis. Again, not a crazy one, in my opinion. But we'll do $50 or $5 increments. Sorry, I saw Tommy's bid at 50. Corbin's at 40. I'm starting with Tommy's at 50. So we'll do a $5 increment from the $50 bid. I see you're 60, but we're gonna go an extra $5 or $5 bids. All right, Bassett's in at 55. Tommy's at 60. It's 2 minutes till 10 o'clock, so maybe 10:03. 10:03. All right, Tommy's at 60. Again, we're doing $5 increments. Found in limestone. Yep, that's exactly right. Bassett's at 65. It is, let me see how long it is. Corbin's at 65. We already got a bid there. Oh, we got Tommy at 70 now. Okay. So, not quite 5 1/4 at the ears, but certainly over 5 inches in length. All right, we got a 75 bid by Kamikaze. Mr. Kamikaze, all right. We got 4 minutes or 3.5 minutes left of reindeer and basket. Oh. A backstrap of reindeer sounds all right. All right, we got Tommy at 80. Mr. Taylor at 80. Bassett at 85. Homemade cheesecake? Oh, man. Oh, man. Corbin, funny enough, I'm not a cheesecake guy. Not a cheesecake guy. But if it was like chocolate cake or like, you know, I don't know, I may like it. Plebis at 85. Tommy at 90. All right. All right, Plebius is out. Mr. Taylor is at 90. I tell you what, instead of 10:03, let's do 10:02. I think 90 is a strong bid. I think that's a very fair bid right there. And your ex-wife? Sounds like you already disowned her though. Steaks for Thanksgiving dinner. All right, Daddy-O. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. I think I may bring my car down. Because it's better gas mileage. But you'll have to come on up and see it someday. Or I can meet you fishing. We'll do that. All right, Tommy's at 95. Tommy has the last name Anderson, but Mike is my dad, assuming that's my dad's account. Looks too newly. Yeah, you're exactly right, Easy. Uh-oh, Volts is at 100. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. It's Christmas. Volts is at 100. All right, 10,000. All right, Volts, are you a troll? We're going to get you out of here. Tommy's out. Or Tommy Taylor's out. Tommy Anderson is at 95. Yeah, you're trolling? Okay. All right, so Tommy at 95. And I think that'll do it. All right, we got Tommy at 95. Brother, you won. And funny enough, I think well, there's another point coming your way. Hoosier's not on here, but Hoosier bought you a point a while back, Tommy. It was a $40 point or something like that. So I haven't quite sent that yet. Oopsie daisies. So you'll have that coming too. I just haven't shipped it yet. But tomorrow, Lord willing, I'll ship it. So you got 3 points on the way, I think. I think 3 points on the way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was that clay point out of the Buffalo River stuff. Is this a piece from it? No, maybe no. But yeah, huge thank you to him. Huge thank you to him. And I got to get rid of, so again, I got to buy 12 of these certain things that I got to get. And Hoosier's already paid for the mods, but I got to give out some of the other ones too. So I'll be thinking about it. Thinking about 95 for that cutout crap. Whoa. Hey, I tell you what, you come make it and we'll see how well you do. How about that? Thanks, Tommy. You're the best. Hope you love it. It is translucent. I wasn't expecting that, so that's really neat. That's really neat. Buy me a root beer and a moon pie. How about it? How about it? Well, it's been about an hour. Let me see. Let me go back and check the kiln out really quick. Again, the light isn't on back there, but Marshall says hello. Oh, a huge thank you to Mr. Tommy A. I'm gonna have to send you some other stuff too. Either in this package or something else. We'll figure something out. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Bid war happened, Jake. Tommy Anderson at a... Oh, no, I was thinking I thought he was at 95. I think he was at 95, I think. Sweet. Sweet. Into the hates. Nice fix on that raw root beer point. Oh, man, have you been watching the whole time? Dude, I watch your stuff all the time, man. Yeah, it had a... maybe an inch or so. Little seam in through the middle of it. I was like, it may work. You know, the stuff's kind of dense, but... All right, does this have a light I can use? No way it does. All right, let me see. We got, we still got one. It's like 140 right now. Let me feel it. So you can see the rocks in there. It feels like nothing. It feels like air right here. But I feel the rocks. The rocks on top on this side are fine. The rocks on top on that side are fine. Let me reach my hand down a little bit. I bet you down below it's going to be a little warmer. No. I mean, just a hair. So let me pull one or two of these off the top. And you saw? All right. Let me pull a couple of these off the top here. It won't hurt me to lift this up. It's so low right now. You see kind of what we got going on. A little bit of coastal. Doesn't look like anything broke. That's good. Let me see. This was an interesting one. Coastal. This was an interesting one. That was interesting. This live. Sorry, I went out for a second. It's still warm. No, this is like room temperature just about. All right, I'll go ahead and open it all the way up. The bottom will stay a little warm for another hour or two. The top, I mean, these feel room temperature. So, all right, so we got some coastal. Ooh, that one looks sweet. Oh, I remember this piece. This was some of the blacker stuff. That's right. I'll bring a couple of these pieces out. A little bit of coral. And that piece, like, it's above room temp, but it's not crazy. The bigger stuff's on the bottom. This piece, it still has a little warmth to it. I'm gonna take these back. Just shove this down for the rest of the night and call it. Again, I got so many rocks in through here. And over here. Oh, Tommy, I got your package. I gotta open it up tomorrow. And I'll show you the raw version of this one here. Let me see. So this is the heated portion. What's up, Marsh? Of this right here. So it changed a little color. Bubba, what's up? So this is raw. It's kind of crusty. Hard, dense, nasty-ish. This was a cleaner portion off of it. And I guarantee you the heat did very well. I heated this longer than I typically do. So I have a strong feeling. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's warm. It's just kind of whatever. Oh, the light stayed on. Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that for next time. Anyways, this should have some glassiness to it. I think quite a bit, if my guess is correct. Where do I want to strike first? Again, with these coastal stuff, you got little pockets all over the place. I think I want to run this one. Yeah. She's glassy. Basically heats up like similar to coral. Again, this is one of 3 pieces I'm gonna hit and see what it's like. Cortex here. But again, this will be very glassy. So that's really neat to see. Heat treatment did well. I don't know if I can undercut this, but oh, I did. Looky there. It's got some blues in there. Man, I love Coastal so much. It's like blue and pink. It's got all the little fossil-y stuffs in there. John, I don't know if you're watching, but man, this is some killer looking stuff. Let me see. That's good enough to throw into the box. It's small though. I got Cortex back here, so I'm just gonna shave it off. See if I can't run it up a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, this is blue. Yeah, this is definitely bluish. Yeah, this is gonna be sweet. This is gonna be sweet. Yeah, I'm watching. All right, you're the man. Now it has to traverse a big fossil area here. Yeah, it rounded over. Yeah, you can see the shell right here. It goes to here to there. I think it hinged on that fossil that I couldn't see. But it just it rounded it out. We still got all of our length. That just means we got to work on a bowl and bevel. So you see the remnants of the fossil. I say fossil, crinoid. All sorts of different stuff in this coastal. Just saturated with the old seabed. Anyways, it's pretty looking stuff. I think it's neat. All right, next one. And again, this can work down very easily. I just work the remaining platforms, do a little overshot work like that, and this will be a really pretty bowline or something. You making a spear? Maybe. Fun with fossils. Si, senor. And by the way, this is the one we made today. I like it. I just saw it sitting over here. I was like, yeah. So that's one vein of coastal. Another vein is this ultra clear stuff. And I think this will come out clear. Now y'all are probably thinking, clear? No, it could be white. I'm expecting this to be a mix of white and clear. Like a pale white. Yeah, like a pale. This one could have stood a little more heat, honestly, but it did all right. Good enough flake to throw in a box. Yeah. Yeah, this one can stand a little more heat. And that's how it is with coastal. Some of this stuff only needs 400. Some of it needs 800. Well, this will percussion nicely, so maybe I don't need to heat it up. You know, if I was a pressure flaker, I would want to pressure. If I was one who pressure flakes, I might heat it up more, but this should be fine. All right, one more here. This one's a neat looking one. This was like what's a good comparison? I'm sure I got something locally here that I can. This is some raw PB&J. Okay, yeah, this is a good comparison. So the orange typically turns reddish. The purple tends to just become more vibrant purple. But the middle portion of the purple here can be very tough. And again, this is just kind of a know-nothing piece. It's actually flaking fairly well. This was a little worse off. It had some pockets of Cortex. This was very dry, like very, very dry. This back here looks like it glossed up. I think this will probably have some gloss to it, maybe a little bit. But I think this piece overall did okay. The colors didn't change much, but some of this back here probably got glossy. So yeah. Again, the way it's looking, I like getting the thickness off, especially from the sides if I can manage it. Keeping my length, but getting, there is a random ridge there, so part of me just wants to clip it really quick. And again, the reason I'm not heating this up to 100,000 degrees is because I want to percussion it. So if I was, trying to pressure flake, I may not go as low as 525. I may go higher, 600 or so, but you would want thinner pieces the higher you go. Thinner pieces can hold more heat. Yeah, it got glassy. Gotten glassy. Now, even though, you get different colors, you may think, oh man, this is sweet. There's still variations in workability. This will work like coral. This over here will work like, decent coastal heated to maybe 400 or so. Still has some toughness, but it'll flake over fine. So there, you just have to work with the variations. But overall, pretty pleased. And coastal's just tough material. It's, John, you're going to get some eventually, and it's going to be different, or at least the stuff from Alabama. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be tougher. But there are times if you set your platform up right, like this. Well, that wasn't low enough, I guess. Where you can malpractice. I kind of did that on purpose, but you can overshoot and it'll work out really nicely. So still a good biface. I kind of just screwed that up, but I still got a Clovis in there, I guess. Anyways, I'm fooling around. I'll be more precise whenever I actually spend time on that in particular. But let me take a peek at these comments really quick. Kind of start off my here's local Florida stuff. Yeah. Kind of chert-like? Yeah, chert-like. Heat makes a difference finding heat stuff. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, is there anyone worked? Turkey tail, fun with fossils. It's been a long time since I worked coastal. Due to determination makes me. I need to buy it before it's done. Buy it. Oh, which one? Oh, sorry, that was a ways away. Anyways, yeah, y'all have a great evening. Looks like Marshall's ready to go. Thanks, Tommy, for the donation. That helps me with my Mountain Dew for sure. I'm running low. And yeah, killer Clovis, good flutes, translucent. So it ended up working out. Yeah, and I'll be cleaning up the rest of this. Like I said, that much off the floor has already been wiped away and taken off. So anyways, all right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Tommy Anderson, big winner. Coming up, son? You coming up? Up. And is it a liquor? Is it a... What is this? He licked it. Oh, he got it all over there, Tommy. Yeah. And wipe that off there. It's still on there. Uh-oh. Abby's with some of that stuff. Oh, yeah. Abby would be cool. Abby's are easier to make because they're generally thicker. What you say, bro? That's the lickiest one that he's licked yet. So I would say so. All right, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.